Do you know you can actually achieve a Basque waistline, whether round or V shape, without asking your clients to come for first fitting, second fitting, or even third fitting? In this video, I'm going to be showing you just one simple method that you can use to achieve this with or without your clients, just by using their measurements. Alright, if you want to know how I did this, make sure you see this video till the end. Hello guys, my name is Adorable Secrets and you are welcome back to my channel. So let's get right into this tutorial. Hello beautiful people. So here I already gone ahead to prepare the upper part I'll be using for this dress. It's just a regular bustier, not a corset, and this is the down part I'll be cutting out my Basque waistline on. You can see it's a lace material. I have already torn it inside out with the lining. So on this upper parts of your dress, okay, you're going to be ordinarily, while cutting, you're supposed to leave about 5 to 6 inches after your waistline, like after the half length. Now I'll just go ahead and take the middle part of my measurements on this dress. You can see I have about 5 inches from my half length, which is what I just marked. The mark you see me chalking right there is the half length of the client. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and take the middle part. Make sure you try to get the middle parts of this measurement right now. So the middle part, I have gone ahead to mark it, and I've also gone ahead to illustrate my measurements of the half length divided by 2. Now on this down part, which is the skirt part, I'm going to fold it into 2 like you see me do right now. Fold it into 2 and just notch the middle part of it. All right, so after notching the middle, just place it right on top of the upper part of your dress, and make sure that while placing it, you folded in half inch, because you know you're going to be sewing. Okay, you're going to be turning it inside out, so make sure you fold in half inch that you'll be using to turn it with the inner lining. All right, so don't work with that half inch. So you're going to place it right on top and just make sure it is rightly placed, firmly placed, and it's not moving. You can use a pin like I'm doing right now. Use a pin to secure it down to the upper parts of your dress. Okay, thereby you're forming a gown. All right, the next thing I want to do right now, so you're going to be starting your measurements with your half length. The half length of this client is 17 inches, and from that 17 inches I've gone ahead to mark 27 inches, which I am using for the hip line. This is just a guide to help you centralize your waistline shape. Now the next thing is to determine the depth of how you want the basque shape to be. I'm using about 5 inches for this, and then I've gone ahead to take the measurement of my waistline, just divide it into 2 and just mark it. Okay, just a temporary mark. So from that middle depth, you're going to be connecting it all the way to the left and all the way to the right. Okay, so just watch how I am doing it right now. Just use a chalk to make your line visible so that you will know where you are cutting on. Okay, you can make it round like I'm doing right now, or you can also make it a V shape. So whatever shape you want to carve out of this is the right time to go about it. So you can either fold it into 2 and cut it out, or you can just do it visibly like the way I am doing it right now. So guys, be very careful not to overcut your down piece. Make sure you work with the measurements that you left after the exact half length at the upper part, and also make sure you consider the half inch that you're going to be using to turn your down parts inside out. Okay, so now this is what I have. You can see this is exactly what yours should look like, and this is the shape that I have given mine. So I'm turning it inside out, and then you will just go ahead and run a stitch from this end all the way to the other end. This is what I have done after sewing it, and I'm just going ahead to notch it, yeah, to eliminate any bulgy effects after turning it out. So I'm just going ahead to turn it to the front side. Now you're going to fold it into two and just get the middle of this down skirt parts. Get the middle. I'm using a pin to secure it so that I would know exactly where my middle is. So you will just use your discretion at this point and now place it on top of your upper part, the half length. So place it in such a way that it's middle to middle, it is equal. Make sure what you have at this edge is equal to what you have at the other end. So use a pin and hold it down and just go to your machine and just sew it all around these edges. So guys, I'm done sewing it and this is what it looks like. So in addition to that, I'm going to be showing you how I covered the edges using the trimming from the lace that I cut out. I cut out these trimmings from the edges of the lace, and I also cut out these flowers, some patches also from the lace. I'll be using them to design the bust area. Now, designing your lines and edges is actually based on choice. So you can do whatever design that you feel you want to do or based on your client's order. So just go ahead and line them up first. Then before you can now go ahead and use a gum you can, I made use of a glue gum, this electric glue gum. That was what I used in sticking it down to the fabric. So this is how I was able to design my own layers. Alright guys, so with this simple method I've just shown you, we have been able to achieve a Basque waistline without asking our clients to come in for first fitting or second fitting. I mean, what if your client was far away from you and you have to do a way bill after sewing? Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. I'll see you all in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.